Have you ever heard a speaker who totally captivated his or her audience, so much so that you wondered, how did they do that? That happened to me a dozen or so years ago when John Addison spoke at the kickoff breakfast for a Chamber of Commerce. He truly had the audience with him totally from the minute he started. He had great humor. He got his points across with wonderful interest and compelling stories. He set the tone perfectly for the year that the Chamber of Commerce had ahead of it. That's why I'm so glad that when I was reading over the last couple of the days the book Real Leadership, I learned what was behind John Addison's success with audiences. It really started in the 5th grade when he discovered this skill. He gave an oral book report, and his teacher said, "Mr. Addison, I have been teaching for 25 years, and that is the best oral book report that I've heard." This goes along with advice that John Addison gives in the book, and that is discover your true strong talent early and develop it. Don't worry about the talent you don't have, but instead discover what you have as soon as you can and then develop it to the fullest. Here are some other comments that he makes about his speech preparation and presentation. When I'm getting ready to go out in front of an audience and talk, there's not really any getting ready to it. I put a good deal of thought and preparation into what I want to say, but once it's time to show up, it's pretty much just go out there and talk. I don't have a speech on a teleprompter all lined out. I'm not practicing my opening lines. I go out there with my Georgia accent and my imperfect sentences and my pages of handwritten notes, single words, a few phrases, the bare essence of what I want to get across, and then it's just me and whoever's out there sitting on those seats listening. What you see is what you get. I'm real. Elsewhere in the book he says, a great communicator can stand up in front of a group of people and sense what's going on in their hearts and heads and know how to minister to where they are and what they need to hear. A good speaker talks at you. A great communicator speaks to you. Yes, having observed John Addison in action a dozen years ago, having admired his presentation skills greatly, I'm happy that he tells what's behind that successful speaking that he's widely known for.